Hello, and thank you for joining me in yet another episode of the Night Crusaders series. And now I have one little question for you. Have you ever wondered what the social life of an alien warlord is like? Well, let's dive into that just a little bit. When Lord Draegahn first arrives on Earth, he pretty much he has a pretty casual introduction to himself as he introduces people himself to people in downtown Chicago. Then, as you can see here, he's befriended by a group of college students. They grab Lord Dragon and his two men. Their names are Thador and Ralix, and he they take them to a private area where they try to get to know him a little bit better. And you know what, they ended up becoming friends with him. They say they look at him and they say, oh, you don't seem like a guy who's a dominant ruler in your country, on your planet. You seem like a pretty awesome, pretty cool dude. And as we move on to here, the college students even party with Lord Dragon. They even try to get him drunk, and they even try to get him high. They introduce him to earth alcohol and earth marijuana. So they're really you know getting to know Lord Dragon in a very, very special way. And as time goes on, the Lord Dragon really starts to bond with the college students. He really starts to care about them in a very, very special way. But what they're basically trying to do is they're trying to be they're his own personal tour guides. They grabbed him and moved and took him away from the crowd when he first landed, and now they're trying to be friends with him. And they really and at one point the government succeeds in separating the aliens from the college students in order to bring them in for interrogation. But that only lasts for so long. Soon Lord Dragon is um reunited with the college students who come. They continue to hang out with him casually, and they just can't believe that they're actually casually hanging out with a man who is in fact a supreme ruler where he comes from. They even this is December, so they even take Lord Dragon and his men out, to see Christmas wonders, like the large Christmas tree downtown and things like that. So you know and when and then they decide that Lord, it would be a good time for Lord Dragon to come out to the world. So they arrange to for him to meet the rest of the world, on New Year's Eve. So, everybody, the college students themselves and the media prepare to greet Lord Dragon and help introduce him to the world. But, that's after that, that's pretty much when it starts to get real after that. But, but, as you can see, in the first couple of chapters, though, before the invasion actually begins, Lord Dragon actually is, pretty much just hanging out with some college students. They're not really, there's no evidence that he's really planning an invasion. As a matter of fact, he may not have been planning an invasion at that time. So yeah. So, pretty much, that's how it went when he first came. It was fun times, for a whole month, the entire month of December of 2294. Okay, all right. Well, thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll take you on another Night Crusaders adventure sometime soon.